Hi, welcome to this section. In this session, we are going to learn how to create a class. Using Visual Studio .NET framework, we are going to initiate this lecture. I hope you all are familiar how to initiate and start by using Visual Studio. If you are enrolled, my previous program of C Sharp Basic for beginners, in this lecture, very clearly, detailedly information has given. So how to install and how to get and how to install Visual Studio and how to initiate welcome program and all are covered. So if you are not done that particular course, please go through that course and gain some basic understanding of programming and will be continued with these lectures. So in this program, we are initiating from by creating a class and its objects, and moreover we are going to introducing more informations regarding to object oriented programs. So let's begin the session in by creating of the class. So in this session I'll show you how to initiate from the Visual Studio, and by writing the class basics onwards I'm going to be teach over here. Whereas if you need to know more, if you are well and good at the basic and beginner level, it's well and good to continue this session, or else you go and enroll this course of C# beginners, which is more important to understand like a basic ground level at the initial point of C# language. So let's begin the session over here. To creating a class, a keyword of class keyword will be used here. Not only this C# language, anywhere you may see and observe that it will be using class keyword only, which is reserved for programming languages. So here also I'm using C. A very simple lines will be cleared like this. This is the information like a class, a keyword called a keyword, and a name is in a class name. In the first letter I am going to applying the car is the first letter is capital, so I can be easily identify later time it is in a class name. All right, try to practice it. And this is the open brace and end brace. Within the open and end brace means it's a class block, a block of code we have seen in our lectures earlier. So it's a open curly brace and end curly brace, in between we'll write something. So it will be treated as within a class we are going to implementing the information of class objects, we can say. Anything we are going to be writing inside a class will be treated as object. So here I have given a simple example over here, see a class name called car, which is having properties and methods. Method is nothing but functions. You will be learn more and very clear information regarding this differentiation between methods and functions, and hopefully we will continue what is class, what is object, and how this information will be seen here. And when we are reached to know about the class and objects function and methods will be clear. Okay, so see here it is a declaration of class. It's a car and it's having properties and methods. Inside a class will be having objects will be called it's some other method. Ford is a method and Toyota is a method, and the method is having independent properties and methods again. So it will be treated as objects, and we will be calling how we are going to be declaring classes, how we are going to declaring these methods inside a class, and how we are going to be instantiating these particular classes and methods. You will be learn more and more. Let's see here. I have given a simple screenshot for you. See, on C# program, you will be observe here. Very simple and very easy. So using system, it's a given namespace, and using system.collections.generic and using system.io, these all are called a namespaces. More information and detailed information regarding namespaces we are explained at a beginner like C# basic program. So I hope it will be very clear you. And namespace is a collection of library which are predefined methods. Most they are available in predefined methods in programming. By default, like a Microsoft .NET framework itself, you will get all this information. And here you may see like a class program. It is a indicating like a class keyword, and the first letter is capital and rest of the letters it is written like a program, which will be called as a class name. These are the things above to the top, like these are the namespaces, and this is the class name will be called. So this is a default classes we can say, which is come along with here. And in advanced, what we will do, we can create custom classes and we can create custom methods. So how these are all will be seen and will be displayed now. Let's begin exercise of this information by initiating a Visual Studio. Just go to the start button, press start, and select the Visual Studio 2019. This is the version I am explaining here for this course. We are used for Visual Studio 2019, and here you will be seeing. If you are having already opened like any console application, which if you are following with the basic lecture, you go through that console window only. Very simply will be practiced very well. Or else you may choose create a new project, and here you need to choose like C. It's a language will be called like C# language. We are exploring more object oriented concepts using C# language. So I'm choosing as a C#. This Visual Studio not only like specifically is designed for C#, it also supports C++, F#, JavaScript, Python, query languages, TypeScript, VB. So anyone you may choose. But in this program, we are working with this IDE using C#. And similar way, we are going to developing like Windows applications. So the all platforms it may support this IDE. So we are working accordingly our requirement, and the program is going to like involve here like a Windows applications. It may be web application, or it may be console application, or Windows application. To understand as a beginner, to understand a very depth in line code and program, you initiate program, so it will be very clear. All right. Now, once it is chosen like Windows, will be chosen like a console application. You will be here. Once the console is selected, what we are going to choosing like a console application, this you have to select and click next. This one and click next. See the console, the project name you can define any name you wish, either console or my project, or you can choose like any name you can choose here. And where it is going to be saving. See, my location is C# like a C user sky source repos, it's going to be saving. And if you want to choose any other location, means you try to press like this 3-dot button and make it your own location. And why I am choosing this console application means here the C# is going to be supporting the same way like Linux operating system, Mac operating system, and Windows, and console with the console. So most of the users who are learning by using these lectures in a cross platform, and who are developers who wants to work with a class like a cross platform, you will be very easily simply run these programs and execute your statements. Now see here the console 4 only I am staying like the same. And please stick here like a place solution and a project in the same directory. Why it is required means as a beginner you try to make it the same directory. Sometimes later you may choose like a solution at some place and a project structure at some other place. It's a possible. So it's a given an option. So we'll be practicing very simple way to understand the more methods and logic of the programming We are not going to be considering this type of activities over here. So we'll be placing at placing of the solution and project in the same directory. So click next. By clicking the next, you will be like a target framework. It is showing like 3.1. Let it be the same. Long time support. Like if I am choosing like latest framework, if I am choosing low framework means some we are going to be understanding the program, how it will be written and how the program is going to be executing and how the syntax based construction, the programming making the construction of class objects, methods and following of inheritance, OOPS concepts, what are the pillars we are going to be discussing. So it's not a matter of selection of framework. Any framework, by learning of any one of the framework, you will work, definitely you will work any one of the framework. So you try to understand how you deal with the framework, how you deal with the C# language. So it will be very easy for you. So I'm going to making as a create. So we'll see now here. Yeah, the project is creating. It depends upon like your system performances, how the system is having like memory and hard disk capacities. Based on that, it will be created. So now see the window is created over here, and here it is in a class program. It is showing, and it's a default lead scheme. I didn't written any line of code. See, I have shown you like indicating this information like a namespace. This is the namespace, which is used for IO, like a system information, like a system which we want to read and access of our system activities. This is the predefined library and namespace, which is came by Microsoft .NET framework. See, if I go to like a solution explorer, all this window and all the information which we are already described and very clearly detailed information is given in C# basic program. If you are not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and avail of that course and complete it, and come back to here and you learn here. If you are already aware of this window of a Visual Studio and you know like about Solution Explorer and all, you please continue this lecture. And see here, when I'm open like a Solution Explorer, see all the dependencies of framework will be seen here. These all are predefined .NET Core app libraries. Will be called whenever we require a functionality from a library, we'll use this library as a namespace and we'll utilize the functionality. All right, now we see a simple declaration of class program, how it will be written. See, I'm not going to be touching any line of code here, just simply I'll show you how to write. Like by defining a keyword called class, class, and the name of class is car, and we have to open and end braces, open and end brace. Here it is declared, and how we are declared a variables like string string name that equal to something like hello world. Yeah, that's it. The class declaration is completed, and the class declaration meaning is also very simple. See, have you seen here? Will be called like it's in a class declaration and the name of the class, and it's an open and end parenthesis, which will be called like this area will be called, this particular area will be called within a particular class. Whatever it we are writing inside a class, it will be treated as a class objects. Very clearly, all you have to be understand very perfectly. I hope this lecture is very simple and very easy, and we'll see like more and more information one by one in a lecture specific to complete successfully in this particular objective of advanced, like intermediate object oriented programming. Thank you for watching this session. Thank you.